cool. Ooh. Alright, now let's hurry up and get inside. So, now that I'm high, I wanted to talk about the main reason I'm making this video, and it is the main... Let me just fucking talk, Brie, what the fuck? The reason I'm making this video is to address some comments I've seen. I'm not really mad at anybody, but I just want to talk about them, and I want to let y'all know. I'm talking about the comments that I see on my smoke sesh with my Tinder dates. I feel like everyone wants to paint me out to be like a bad person, or almost as someone who uses people and then kind of dumps them afterwards, when that's not really who I am. And these comments I'm talking about, they're comments where people have said things like, do you film with these Tinder dates and then just stop talking to them? Or comments like that insinuate that I was just using these guys and then I never talked to them afterwards again. I don't know, I just want to talk to you about it because I feel like y'all are painting me out to look like a bad person, and it's not really your fault. I mean, I guess I understand where you're coming from. I just upload like 3 separate videos with 3 separate guys and you never hear from them again, so it might seem that way, but that's not the truth, because I don't know how to explain to you, but I feel like the videos themselves, like the whole experience was, I made it out a little bit more exciting than it really was, you know, like I made it kind of seem like a big deal when it really wasn't. At the end of the day, those guys I hung out with were Tinder dates. Like, I know on here I made it seem like way more exciting than it really was, but to be honest, I treated it like a date and I just recorded it. I literally recorded like our first date. Like, when I met both these guys, like we met and then talked for like 10 or 20 minutes, and then like we're like, okay, let's make a video. So like legitimately you were seeing the very beginning of our relationships, and that's kind of what I wanted, like the idea of me recording the videos. Like, I see comments too that are like, this is awkward, you know, or this is cringy, but like it's real as fuck, you know what I mean? I wanted to catch that like first hour of meeting someone and getting to know someone, and that awkward shyness and kind of cringiness and like that's legitimately, I thought that was a super interesting idea. I'm talking about the first 2 videos, the first 2 guys that I like started this with. I met in California, and like we met on Tinder, we matched or whatever, and then we actually met in real life, and then we smoked and we just like hung out. It was like legitimately a date, and we might have gone to eat, and then we were like, this is really fun, we should do this again, and we're like, yeah, like text me and shit, and we go our separate ways. And we texted like maybe for a week or a few days or something, and we would be like, we would try to meet up, but for some reason our schedules didn't match because he was out of town or I was doing this night, and it was like it ended like 95% of Tinder dates ended. We met and we hung out and it was super cool, and then afterwards, like, we talked for a few days, but eventually we just stopped talking to each other. And that's what happened with those two. It was a fucking Tinder date, and we talked for a few days and we just stopped talking to each other because that's fucking life and that's normal. And I wish them all the best. I mean, honestly, they were really funny, they were really respectful, and they were really nice, and I had like a really good time. And I don't regret meeting them. It was super cool. Both of them were amazing dudes, and we just stopped talking because life fucking happens. And then I moved all the fucking way to Colorado, like 20 hours away, and so I mean, of course we would. That guy though that I did my last smoke sesh with, Chris, with the super skunk blunts, I had hung out with him the day before we recorded that video. Like, we matched, and then he was like, come over and smoke, and he went over to his house, and all his roommates were there, and we like smoked together. And then I was like, yeah, I have a channel, and if you want to make a video with me, that'd be super cool. And then the video was like our second date, and then we've gone on a third date like just yesterday or something. It feels like we've been hanging out almost every single day. But yeah, I just wanted to tell you that because I realize it's kind of weird for me to get all personal and shit like that, but I'm sorry I made my life seem like way more exciting than it really is, and confusing, I guess. But at the end of the day, they were just Tinder dates, and it didn't really work out, and that's why you'll never see them again, and that's why I'll never see them again. But yeah, I just wanted to set the record straight. Like, I'm not a monster. I'm just a girl going on dates and filming them for some reason because I enjoy it. Yeah, I hope I answered everything, and I hope everything's clear now. But because I also want to address this because I don't think I'll stop doing it. I mean, I don't know how to explain, but I'm gonna keep dating, you know? And as my channel grows, and as I grow here, like in Denver, I'm gonna meet new people, and on Tinder, in real life, like wherever. And if they want to film a video with me, I'm gonna fucking do it. Like, I love smoking with people so much. I don't know why. I get hella lonely. Like, look at me right now. Yeah, I didn't really need to add that last part. It was kind of spiteful. But I hope you understand, and I hope everything's cool. Thank you for